When you spawn into a new Minecraft world, everything feels pristine, untouched. You're the first, but look closer, dig deeper. Every block you mine, every cavern you explore, tells a story of an existence long before yours. This world was not empty, it was a graveyard. You are not the first inhabitant, you are the inheritor of ruins. We are talking about the ancient builders, the original civilization that conquered the cubic world then vanished without a trace, leaving only monuments to their faith. If we look at the remnants they left behind, we can piece together a staggering history. Their construction was grand. They engineered the massive strongholds, with complete libraries and complex tunnels, all focused on one goal: the end portal. The countless abandoned mine shafts crisscrossing the world suggest a global industrial effort to harvest resources, reaching deeper and deeper into the bedrock. The creation of the iron golems designed to protect villages shows a mastery of redstone and basic automation. They were us, but better. They mastered the world. They were organized, intelligent, and numerous. But their civilization did not simply pack up and leave. Their structures not preserved. They are ruined. They are filled with monsters, choked with cobwebs, and often rigged with fatal traps. Something went profoundly wrong. The lore suggests that the builders were afflicted by something terrible. Evidence points to a desperate search for a cure. The isolated swamplands and the presence of brewing stands suggest a deep knowledge of potions, perhaps an attempt to synthesize a remedy against a widespread plague or curse. The builders were likely the ancestors of the villagers, the current passive, seemingly de-evolved inhabitants. The zombies and husks? They aren't just monsters, they are the failed builders, the ones who succumbed to the affliction, their arms stretched out, forever seeking the next victim. Imagine the horror, watching your friends, your family turn into mindless, hostile husks. The constant danger drove them to extremes. They retreated into the last safest structure they could build, the stronghold. Their final desperate act was born of necessity. They needed a place away from the plague, a void, a refuge. They sought to escape into the end dimension. To do this, they sacrificed everything. The strongholds were their final, collective leap of faith. They poured their remaining energy and Icebender into opening the portal. But the end was not a paradise, it was a prison. The strange tall black figures we see there, the Endermen, many believe these are the final form of the ancient builders. Cursed, twisted, driven mad by the void. They pick up and place blocks erratically, mimicking the act of building, but never completing anything. They're forever restless, unable to speak, reduced to a desperate, echoing scream if you dare to look them in the eyes. They flood a world of infected flesh, only to become something entirely alien and alone in a void of stone and floating islands, ruled by the great dragon, their final warden. So next time you find a diamond in an abandoned shaft, or loot a chest in a dusty temple, remember, you're not forging a path, you are walking through the footsteps of ghosts. The world is the aftermath of a catastrophic failure. The ancient builders taught us a powerful lesson. Even when you conquer the world, you can still lose everything. And the silence you hear in the caverns, that's not emptiness. That's the sound of a billion voices that faded away.